Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Invictus Racing League Tier 3, brought to you in partnership with Venturi Studios. Today we are racing around Zandvoort, a difficult track, one that people don't have much practice on, but it should be interesting nonetheless. I'm joined, of course, alongside me with Joel, or JP. How you doing today, Joel?
Yeah, not too bad. Back again, another week, another round of Invictus Racing League, Tier 3 of course, really looking forward to it. We had a lot of hectic action in Monaco of course last week. I'm sure we won't get probably the same amount of incidents, but it should be a fun race, as you said. Probably a lot of drivers not doing a whole lot of practice, so it should be interesting to see how they got on, but yeah. Be good.
Yeah, it should be a good one. A few people in the chat already. We got Xerox with us. A few of the racers join us live. TYPHN. I'm not too sure how to pronounce your name, I'm afraid. But Scotty also in the chat as well, saying, "I wouldn't. Let's gloss past that comment, Scotty." Being daft. Racing Master wondering who's going to be pole tonight. Who do you reckon, Joel?
I think there's a couple of guys to look out for. I think Jack, definitely after last week's performance in qualifying, I think he's definitely one to be looking out for. I think possibly Blackside, maybe maybe Sens or sorry, what's his name? Ifaz, is it? Yeah. Ifaz as well. I think he could be one to look out for as well. Bruce, of course, our championship leader. But yeah, we'll, keep an eye out for them, I think.
Perfect, right, okay. Yeah, I think it could be interesting. Obviously, Faz was second. Jack had the quickest time, if I remember rightly, last qualifying.
He did, yeah. He was super quick. I think I can't remember exactly, but I think his time last week, I think it would have got him possibly into the top 5 in Tier 2. So yeah, really quick time last week. So he'd be hoping to build on that this week.
But then with Xerox going through the second sector, how do you tackle this track, Joe? Do you find it difficult? Are you a fan of it?
I wouldn't be the biggest fan of it now, if I'm honest. I feel like there's a lot of difficult sections. You can easily lose the rear end in a lot of sections, especially into that sort of into the entrance of the carousel section, the real high bank section of turn 3. I think it's really easy to lose the rear end there if you just kind of fire it in too quick. But yeah, I think it'll be difficult, I'm sure. But it's not too taxing like Monaco was. But we see Jack there, he's actually put himself on provisional pole so far with a 109.5, which is a really solid time.
Plan for Jack, Bruce over the line with a 110.4. All the drivers looking at a similar pace, but Jack again 5 tenths out at the front of the field for him. A bit off track there. It is a difficult track, and it's not really the calendar too long, so a lot of people have not got a lot of practice on it. So it'll be interesting to see how the drivers do perform. Currently setting a lap. It's a hard track to overtake on as well. Sounds like.
It is a hard track, yeah. Most of the drivers will be probably using nearly as high wings as they can. Oh, as Mars, yeah, off the track there, so he'll have to board that lap if he hasn't already. Yeah, it is quite difficult to overtake. We do have that one fairly long start-finish straight, but yeah, I think it will be quite difficult. Drivers will have to be patient. But I think it is. I think you do tend to see quite a pace difference as well in this track. There are a lot of tricky corners, easy to gain time or lose time. So should be interesting. for sure.
Then I wonder if there's going to be any brave moves into that bank, and like you said, there's a couple of different lines you can take through there, and it often results in an interesting exit, and two cars either coming together or one car getting a much better exit than the other. And then it's who backs out down into that tight twisted section.
Yeah, exactly. We've seen a few incidents over the last few years around Zandvoort for sure. So yeah, I think that will be something to watch out for, especially off the starting in the first few laps, as everyone's quite bunched up.
Racing Master then up to P9 with a 110.5, not a bad time, but you need to find a little bit more if he wants to climb up the field. Then King round the final corner as well, and it's easier to lose it out that final corner too, as he sets a 110.2. That puts him right behind his teammate in P5.
Yeah, solid first laps there for the Mercedes drivers, 4th and 5th at the minute. They'll be pretty happy with that, looking to build on it. Again, we see Kat, Sir Spud and Snav. The three of them, I don't think any of them set times in qualifying in Monaco, electing to start from the back. I think Kat and Sir Spud are coming out now, but yeah, again, kind of holding off the three of them for the minute.
That's going to carry on through the race, so let's carry on through the qualifying session. Sorry, well, this is just for now. King coming in. Got Faz currently on a lap. Then he is looking to gain 5 tenths out of this lap. And to match that time from Jack 109.535, a really strong time. Up to the end of the first section, let's see whereabouts he's going to do based on time. He is 2 tenths up, but he's fastest in sector 1, as far as the game's telling me at least. We'll see whether that's correct or not. Obviously the game does have a tendency to throw some false information at times.
Does, but he's just lost it there a little bit on the exit of the corner. I'm not sure, that could cost him a bit of time. He's still 2 tenths up though, so he should improve on this lap if he can keep it clean. I'm not sure if he'll be able to reach Jack, but he could cement that second place for the minute anyway.
Yeah, I didn't see the end of his lap, whether he had a poor third sector, I don't know, because it said he had another fastest sector 2, and he's gonna go then 109.6, just a tenth behind Jack. A really strong time for Faz.
Yeah, it looks like he's had a much better sector 3 there. Hitting the apex is nice, so you're getting a good exit out of the last corner up onto the banking. So yeah, a really good time from him, as the cat actually goes into P3 there, Joe. So kind of out of nowhere, he's put himself right in the running for the front row.
It's 109s as well, a brilliant time. The curbs are very dangerous around here, and they will cost you greatly if you end up on them.
Yeah, some of the curves are certainly rough. Yeah, they're quite high. They're raised up in the air, so yeah, it is. You do have to try and avoid them as much as possible. At some places, especially turn 8 there onto the fast right-hander. If you get up onto the curb, you could end up nearly in the wall, in the gravel at least. Just spurts you out, so yeah, you definitely have to be careful.
Several curb gives you don't want to deal with. I don't think you really want to ride any of the curbs around anymore. So a little bit over the chicane towards the end, maybe. That's about it. At a 110.7, looks like he's going to improve on this lap so far as the Ferrari gets out of his way. 7 tenths an improvement so far. That's not a bad time if he can keep the car in one piece. A little bit slow on out the corner there. Just one more big corner left to navigate. A bit of a weird entry into there, but it's going to give him a good exit. And then it's a long run down the start finish straight to that start line. Looks like he did lose a little bit of time in there. It's going to be a 110.5. Positions gained there up to P12 for Water.
Yeah, it looks like he might have cost him a tenth or two there into the final proper corner there, just going a little bit wide of the apex, maybe a bit of understeer, just yeah. Not the ideal exit, but I'm sure he'll be looking to improve on that time again. He'll have one more go at it later on.
Some proper JPH use. He's about to set a time, about to start his lap, sorry. Currently at 1:10.0, so definitely can improve some positions to find here. Let's go on board then into turn 1. Taking a nice tight line. Let's have a good exit. Using a little bit of that curve. Kissing the other curves through the corners. Interesting to see. I don't see many people taking too much curve, but as he gets a big snapper out of the corner and going to cost him some time, I think.
Yeah, I'm just watching Bruce here. He's gone 3/10 up in the middle sector there, so he is flying it at the minute. Just coming into the last, into the banking. He's rid the cover way too much, and he's actually he's exceeded track limits there. So he was on for a good time. So yeah, I'm sure he'll be pretty disappointed with that, as we've got a spinner. King is in the middle of the track.
Oh! At least Bruce has got some time to get back in there in the pits and go out for another one. JPH then round the final corner. Out of 14, keeps it nice and tidy. He's not improved enough, so he's going to go straight in the pits. He's not happy with that time.
Yeah, not sure if the Mercedes might have affected him there or not. Certainly looked close. But yeah, not able to improve. Darrell's on the lap. He's a little bit down on his time at the minute, as we've got an improvement somewhere. Massive Marshall into 4th place, getting into the 109s.
Time Darrell then looks like he's going to pin into the pits as well. He's not happy with that time.
Oh, and he's not bothering to slow down either. Apologies, anyone who... Sorry, I've got... It's very windy at the moment. A bit of a storm is brewing outside, I think, so apologies if you can hear any noise in the background. It's probably just the wind banging on the windows, so...
I can't hear anything at the moment, so you're right.
Okay.
Nitro is up a little bit on his first sector, so I don't know where he lost most of his time. He had a really strong first sector. Let's keep an eye on it. Opted not to use the curb on the inside there. We've seen a couple of drivers up over the curbs through turns 9. And he chose not to then down this little back straight. Not really enough room to make an overtake if you're in racing speed, but he is 4/10 up. 1:10.1. This will put him up into P7 if he can hold on to this time. Good line and a good exit. The car just a little bit in the way there. Not too bad. Through the final couple of corners there, turn 13 and turn 14. Easy to lose the car out of here if you're trying to get on the power a little bit too early, but Nitro's managed to navigate that one nicely. And that's going to move up then to P9. Just lost a 10th on the final sector, and that's cost him a couple of positions.
Yeah, it's cost him a couple there. He could have maybe put himself into P7, as you said, but yeah, still a solid time. Yeah, should be able to get himself back in the pits and come back out and do one final lap. I think we've got Racing Master just starting his lap now into turn 4. From the banking, there's a car there, but he's avoided it nicely.
The yellow flag as drivers trying to get out of the way for everybody.
Into this tough section, you don't want to touch the curb on the left hand side. He's taking that nicely down to 3rd gear. Nice right-hander there. He's hit the apex nicely. Then kind of very long left-hander here. It seems to go on forever, but he's had a good exit. Heavy braking into this right-hander. Is he going to go down to 2nd gear now? He keeps it in 3rd. Final corners now to 3rd gear. ERS nearly running out. It's probably just going to run out as he crosses the line. See what he can do. It's 3rd place for Racing Master, so that is a good time from him.
Not bad at all. And Jack behind him to validate this lap. Jack's not going to go any quicker, so 1:09.5 will be all he's going to get. We've got Pac around the final corner, and he's not going to improve either. Jack's opted to go in the pits. He might be able to get out and back in if he's quick enough. It's going to be tight.
Yeah, Jack is going to have to be fast with his fingers there, getting fresh tires on, getting back out.
He was 2 tenths up from the second sector, 1 sector left to navigate, and this will put him on pole if he can hold on to this time. This is Seti out of the final corner, keeps the car in one piece and facing forwards. Let's see what time he's going to get. He's going to put a 109.3, 3 tenths quicker than, 3 tenths quicker than his time. A tenth and a half quicker than Jack, and that'll put him up onto provisional pole for now. And I'm not sure there's any movement in that garage, and Jack is going to try and get out in time, but it's going to be tight if he can get out quick enough.
Yeah, he's going to have to put in another quality lap here to even and get another lap in, have time to get another lap in. But yeah, really good time there from Faz. Even on time trial, that would be a pretty decent time. So I'm sure he'll be delighted with that. Got everything that he could, I would say.
So Jack is going to try and get another time in. He should get around.
Yeah, he should just about, but a lot of cars coming in. Bruce not doing another lap. Racing Master coming into the pits after his lap. So you'll have to keep an eye out. Maybe JPH here, he's about to start his lap.
Yeah, got an eye on Marshall as well, but he's 3 tenths down through the first sector and he's run really wide there. I think that is lap over, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is slowing down there now. So Mikey is a little bit up on his time, half a second. He's got a car right ahead of him though.
On the AlphaTauri right through here, isn't he?
He is.
He's had a VRS as well. I don't know if he was on a fine lap.
Yeah, this could be going into the stewards. We'll have to wait and see with that one.
JPH is invalidated. We've got a Mercedes of Blackside in the wall on the right hand side there.
Ooh,
Out of turn 1,
and
Darryl
Darryl
in the pits.
Oh, okay.
And he is reversing almost out in front of a few people there. Jack did get over the line though, importantly, so he needs to find a tenth and a half to take back that pole position. He's been the fastest on track all evening long. He's 2 tenths down though on his first sector.
Yeah, he's going to have to make up a lot of time to take pole position.
Let's see what he can achieve. Still going to be 2 tenths down at the end of the second sector. I think this is going to go the way of Faz here with the 109.3. I don't think Jack's going to manage to catch it unless he pulls a miracle out the bag in the third sector. And he's invalidated, trying to push the car as hard as he can.
Yeah, it looks like that is that for the first couple of rows of the starting grid. To see if Master Marshall can improve. Don't think he will. No, he won't. So
that will be the order then for qualifying. As soon as this car goes into the pits, it will end. The AlphaTauri, in it goes. After a disappointing qualifying P15 for Dino.
yeah, disappointing qualifying there from Dino as well. Nitrogash down in 13th. A couple of drivers won't be too happy with that, but I will run us through the starting grid for the Zandvoort Grand Prix. So we have Faz on pole position in the Red Bull, great qualifying from him. Jack again up there alongside on the front row. Then we have Bruce, our championship leader, in third, and then Racing Master alongside him starting from fourth. Then we have the Cat and Master Marshall 5th and 6th, and we have the two Czech boys, Water and Blackside, 7th and 8th. Blackside, a little bit of a disappointing qualifying course. He's third in the championship. He'll be looking to make up a few places. And we have the McLaren of JPH and Mikey to round out the first 5 rows. Then we have King and Daryl 11th and 12th. Then we have Nitrogash, Therox, Dino Pops, Surswood, Maris, and Snav to round out the grid.
Yeah, interesting one there. We've got Faz, who snatched that pole position away on the final run. Obviously with Jack invalidating, that's cost him a little bit.
Has cost him a second pole in a row, but he will certainly be looking to make a move into turn 1. Probably the best opportunity he will have to take the lead, so we'll watch out for that. Should be a good start.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Jack can take that position away as quick as possible, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yes, of course, and we remind everyone that we do not have formation lap on anymore as well, so we will be heading straight into the race, I think.
That is correct, yeah, no formation lap.
No more false starts for you.
Yeah, that is also true. Did unfortunately happen. Oh, got a message from GPH. Just a couple of issues then. We've got to have a lobby restart. King was meant to have a qualifying ban but didn't serve it. So we will have to restart the lobby quickly.
Yeah, we thought maybe we'd have no issues this week, but yeah, just a bit of maybe a miscommunication possibly there. But we should get it sorted fairly swiftly.
Let's set this lobby back up real quick. Don't worry about that stuff in a second. Let's just get the track right first. Zandvoort. Just a race, of course. And custom grid. Let's just get these invites in and do the rest of the settings.
While Joe is sorting the lobby out first, I'll just remind everyone of the standings for Tier 3. So we're we're actually just past halfway through the season. So it is kind of getting to the business end of things. So I'll just remind everyone of the standings if you didn't see them at the start of the stream. So we have Bruce, he's on 77 points in first place in the championship in McLaren. He's 23 points ahead of Jack, so a big margin for him there. So he has a bit to play with, but he does want to keep consistent, of course. So he's Jack on 54 points, then right behind him, Blackside is on 50 points in third place, and then Daryl is fourth on 43 points. Then we have Ronan, who's in tier 2 now, so we will skip him. And then we have Racing Master then in sixth place, he's on 35 points. Then the two Red Bulls, Faz and Nitrogash, 33 and 31 points respectively. Then we have JBH just behind them in the McLaren on 30 points. And then to round out the top 10 in the championship, then we have Mikey, who's on 28 points in the Aston Martin. In terms of the teams championship then, we've got McLaren just in the lead of that, ahead of the Red Bulls. So they're McLaren on 107 points, 7 points ahead of the Red Bulls on 100 points. And then we have Aston Martin in third on 82. Then a good bit back from them, we've got a really close midfield battle between Mercedes, Williams, Alfa Romeo and Haas, all within 13 points of each other. Mercedes on 54, Haas on 41, so that is really close in the mid-pack. Of course, there are still 6 races to go, including this one, so anything could happen.
Yeah, standings are up on the screen so people can follow along as you said that one. Just waiting for a couple more drivers to join and then we will get back underway for the race. Do you have a screenshot of the weather? That's preference so I can set it up properly. What you could do? Can I do custom weather anymore?
I don't think so. I wasn't able to. Oh no, you have it. You have it.
Yeah, you used to be able to go in and like change the weather throughout the session.
Yeah, each. Yeah.
There we go. Expert. I wasn't on the right side. Customize weather. Here we go. And a 3, okay. That's the closest we're gonna get to how the weather was looking. For wet conditions. I would love to see it, but unfortunately it was dry, so we're going to have to go with the dry, I'm afraid. Make it exciting.
Unfortunate for us, I think, but I would say the majority of the drivers will be pretty happy with that, I would suspect.
It's the boring job. Right, just waiting for a couple more drivers then, and I'll set this grid ready for the race. Oh, lost your controller. Right, here we go. Got most people in now. Let's grab these. We have then Faz, who owns first place. He had to join. Is he in the lobby?
Yes, yeah, he's in the lobby. Yeah.
Has he picked a car?
Yeah, he's in the Red Bull.
There he is. Blind. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll change it once I've done the grid. But cheers, Spud. Easy to forget. last place, not where he's finished. We are all ready to go.
Yeah, we're just about ready to go. I think it might be prediction time. What are we thinking?
I don't know. After last week, it could be anything, couldn't it?
It really could, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jack with a race win. Oh, I can't decide. Jack with a race win. JPH, he hasn't had a good race, a particularly good race yet this season, so I'm gonna throw a wild card, I think, and have JPH up in the top 3, and then I think Faz in 3rd place. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I was gonna go for something pretty similar. I'm gonna say Jack as well to win. I'm gonna say Blackside. He's gonna come through the field a bit. I think he's gonna take 2nd, and then I'll say Faz for 3rd as well. Did you say Faz for 3rd? Or
Faz, yeah.
okay.
Faz for 3rd place too. Evening to Breeze, who's joined the chat. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Waiting for all the drivers to pick their strategies then. Joel, any idea on what strategy you'd run today?
I think it is quite tight between the soft or medium soft or soft medium and the medium hard strategy. So I think we'll probably see a good variation in those two. But I think I would probably start on mediums and then see how the tire wear is. I probably would go for the hards over the softs. I think the mediums do tend to wear quite a bit by the end if you are aiming for stopping for softs. But yeah, I think it's kind of a 50-50, to be honest, between those two strategies.
Very interesting to see what people decide. I think safe bet is to go medium hards. Probably going to be a safety car. Usually is, but we'll see what they decide to do.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I'd say we could see all 3 tire compounds being used in the first stint, so should definitely be interesting.
100%. Just waiting then for those drivers to select that decision. Under fueling, over fueling. Probably can play it a little bit risky. We expect to see a safety car, but they don't always come. I don't know what the safety car percentages are around Zandvoort. We don't race here very often, so I'm not too sure. But I'm sure there'll be one across the course of the race week, because we got Eli in the chat. I never know if he's supporting the drivers or you, Joel.
Maybe a bit of both. Maybe.
Scotty saying he's hoping for a win. A bit of an issue, mate. You got to get your car out on the track if you want to win any races. Vrees mentioned Monaco on Friday. Of course, other leagues being raced. Friday is Monaco for ERO. I know you raced there as well, Joel.
This Friday is Monaco, is it?
After the chaos in RL, you got to do all over
yeah. I think I'm busy Friday.
Freezes after the first challenge. Don't know about anyone. and hopefully drivers have remembered to put their setups on. Very easily done to forget setups before the race. I'm sure Vries will remind me in the chat in a second of a bit of an incident at Spa where the setup was not put on at the restart. It's very easily done. Unfortunately, I did fall victim of that week. You can see the drivers on the grid then, just waiting for us to go across to see what they're going to do.
Yeah, not long now. Of course, we don't really get much time to prepare ourselves once the lights do start to go out, but we will do our best.
So the lights do just sort of start going straight away. It is going to be those red lights. They're hidden by the screen, but it is 4 or 5 red lights. And we are underway then for Zandvoort. A good start for Faz there. A poor start for Jack. It's going to be 3 wide down into turn 1. Bruce swooping around the outside, looking for P2. Jack might be able to hold on the inside, but not quite. And that'll be P2 then for Bruce. Jack losing 1 position. And he's looking like he might lose a couple more from behind, but he keeps his car in one piece.
Ooh.
Up on the curb there for Racing Master. He's going to lose a few positions. And a slow exit out of the corner. JPH sniffing the rear of the Haas. Having a P7, we've got a spinner at the back. That'll be Maris, who's gone around. Looks like he's been involved with something with Dynapops there, but other than that, we've kept it pretty clean through the front of the field. The front 4 getting away quite nicely. JPH all over the rear still of Racing Master. Darryl making a move down the inside of it. It's the Cat up to P8. A good race start then for the drivers.
Yeah, good clean start. Just a little bit of an incident there at the back, but everything else seems to be all right. So we've got everyone away. Of course, Jack not really having a good start at all. They're losing out to Bruce, but he's still in the fight. And in fact, as I say that, he's Bruce. Jack gets ahead of Bruce. Sorry, yes, he does. So back into second place there, and already Faz is being able to pull away there.
Faz on those hard tyres. Jack and Bruce on the mediums behind. Nitro making a move on Mikey, but Marshall up in a P4 and starting on those soft tyres. He's going to want to try and climb through the field as fast as possible.
Yeah, he needs to make advantage. Yeah, he needs to take advantage of those softs as quick as he can.
Bit of contact with the Mercedes behind Blackside, but he keeps the position in P4 for now.
Yeah, just keeping that position there. He's a bit of a train forming here, but yeah, as I said before the start of the race, a lot of drivers going for different strategies here, so a lot of variation. As Racing Master up on the curb, Racing Master is going to get past Blackside into 5th.
Lovely move. Racing Master ahead of Blackside and gives some Marshall some breathing space. A chance to change cars ahead. Has done 1.2 seconds down the field already. We're only on lap 2 so far. Looking really strong and quick on those hard tyres, ahead of the drivers behind and going quicker and quicker on the straights. Marshall then thinking, I can move to the inside. Oh, contact with Bruce. A bit of a late dive there from Marshall. Mixed up position, but definitely some contact involved.
Not the cleanest of moves there from Marshall. A bit of argy-bargy stuff getting past Bruce. He obviously doesn't want to be behind him any longer, so he's made that move. It's cost him a bit of time as well. I'm sure Bruce won't be too happy with that.
So Marshall, the rear of his car already blinking away, using that ERS really early to make those moves.
Oh, we've got Jack on the grass. Sorry, we've got Jack. He's obviously gone up on that curb. As I pointed out at the start of qualifying, it is really easy to do to get up on that curb. It spits you out into the gravel, and that's exactly what's happened to Jack here. So he's dropped to 5th and possibly lower. We've got a big train behind him.
Jack down to P4 then for now.
Yeah, a bit of
tyres aren't too dirty for after that adventure across the gravel.
Yeah, he just needs to kind of regather himself now. Kind of an uncharacteristic mistake from him, as Bruce now gets past Massive Marshall again. So a bit of a ding-dong battle going on between these two, allowing Faz to just really drive off into the sunset now. He's nearly 3 seconds ahead.
So very close to the rear Racing Master through that banked curve. Of course, you can there's a couple of lines you can take through that corner, and it does often result in a couple of cars coming really close together, but opening it through nice and tight as well. Mikey all over the rear of Nitro Gash on those hard tyres.
Yeah, the hard tires seems to be well. As Massive Marshall is off in the gravel. He's done the exact same thing as Jack. He's seen Jack do it the last lap, and he thought, why not? Why should I can do it as well? But it's not what you want to be doing, really, is it? He's dropped all the way down to 11th now, 12th, in fact.
Yeah, lost a lot more time than Jack lost during that, and that's going to be another position as Walter overtakes him as well. P12 then for Marshall. Even we have a spinner. Tarok has gone around out the corner, and he'll be waiting to get underway as he almost puts his car in the wall doing so. He's right in the way here. Oh, I think he's just broken his wheel. No, I think he's okay.
Yeah, he might just be okay there. I think he had a decent start. He made up a few positions, I think, but yeah, he's lost out now. Daryl he's had a really good start. He's side by side with JBH there up onto the banking.
Going on, but car's in one piece, but Daryl's going to get the better exit with the outside line, and with those soft tyres up to P6 then for Daryl.
Yeah, great start from Daryl. He's made up those positions that well, Massive Marshall had done it on the softs as well, but of course he is now dropped all the way back. So Daryl just needs to I think if he can just avoid that curve, I think he should be good. He can chase the pack ahead of him.
Daryl had a really strong start to the season. He showed some really promising pace, but that kind of went dwindled out as the season's progressed. As he slipped down to the midfield, but P6 is not a bad place at the beginning of the race.
No, it isn't. He'll look to push on here. Probably, well, he will be stopping earlier than most, but it will mean he will get an undercut on them. So, unless there is a safety car.
We've got still plenty of cars and a bit of a train going on here. Daryl is leading that train in P6. We've got drivers all the way down to P11 following him. Yeah,
I've seen It's the Cat there. He's tagged the back of JBH into the banking section, and it's just put him out onto the grass, so he's lost a few positions there. Now he's dropped down into 11th.
Yeah, unfortunate for Cat. Luckily didn't affect the driver he hit, but Blackside down the inside of Racing Master, not leaving much room on the exit here.
Oof, very close there. Is Racing Master temporarily on the grass. Still seem to be okay.
There's not a lot of space too wide through that chicane, but they managed to get through there quite nicely. All the while Daryl's got back in the DRS, so he'll be happy because he's got JKH right hot on his heels.
Yeah, Daryl will be happy to get that DRS. He needs to keep JBH behind, but now we've got a few moves going on here. Jack into second ahead of Bruce.
Marshall speeding in the pit lane. Mercedes all over the rear of Racing Master into the banking. Oh, so quick through there.
Yeah, very quick through there, all bunching up into that section. So we've got Jack now back into second place, so he does have the pace, but just that mistake here where he is now onto that curb just costing him a lot. But ooh,
snap from Mikey there. I can't tell if it was lag or if he lost the car or not. It's jumping around a little bit. Behind Nitro in P9 for now.
Yeah, this train is getting quite long at the minute. It's really running from Bruce all the way down to it's the Cat, really. So yeah, they're all quite
Daryl has fallen
close
out
together.
Here, so I think this is going to be a move for JPH. It's been a long time coming. Rear wing wide open, ERS down, and an easy pass here for JPH up in a P6 on Daryl. Daryl might fight around the outside. No, he's going to let that one go. He might have to be looking backwards, not forwards here, as he's got the Red Bull of Nutchgash right on his rear as well.
Yeah, I think those soft tires maybe just gone past their best now. A bit of wear on those tires. costing Darrell a bit of time. He's, yeah, as you said, looking behind him now. He's out of ERS as well. His car is flashing.
Yeah, Mikey all over the rear of Nitro in the first sector, but that second and third sector is where he starts to lose a bit of that time. Sniffing the rear of JPH, who's not pulling away after making that overtake.
No, he's not able to pull away, and Darrell getting a bit closer there as well into the chicane.
Just 2/10 behind JPH then as they go down to the last couple of corners. Going to be up onto that straight, and Darrell getting a much better line through here, whether it's that soft tyre or not. And he's going to push the car up the inside of JPH, and that will be back to P6 for Darrell. And JPH slots in behind Nitrogash, not managing to pick up any pieces. Blackside also getting ahead of Racing Mass, but they're side by side then through the next couple of corners and into the banking. Blackside will take that position.
Yeah, these two guys keep swapping positions at the minute, but they are actually now on the back of Bruce, and Jack still not able to pull away from Bruce. So yeah, interesting there. I thought maybe Jack would be able to pull away, but he hasn't. So making this now a 4-car. Oh, his Blackside, sorry, nearly losing his car.
Definitely all stuck in a train here. Racing Mass are just a 10th behind Blackside. And they're of course both going to get DRS into the following straight. It'll be interesting to see if JPH is going to take that position back on Darrell, I think, in the P6. And if Nitro can stay close behind, it could be a three-way battle into turn 1.
Could be. JPH has got a lot of ERS to use as well. He doesn't seem to be wanting to use it. I don't think he might not even need it here. Down the inside, making that move stick. Darrell looking to fight back. Yeah, Darrell looking to cut back, but just not quite able to. He'll slot back in behind the McLaren.
To P6 then for JPH, and it'll be interesting to see if he can clock out this time or not, as we got an overtake. Dynapops, we've got a retirement Snav on track, that is, into turn 1, and that will be the first safety car of the race then. Lap 10, just under a third of the way in.
Yeah, don't really know what's happened there, but yeah, it just looked like an incident. Snav and maybe Dynapops or someone, but I think that will suit the soft tire runners quite well. I think they'll all dive into the pit lane now.
Yeah, 100%. Abnormal place though, into turn 1 entry, so really strange place to be crashing out.
Yeah, very strange. Maybe. Yeah. Interesting to see now if anyone comes into the pit lane. Faz is coming in. I think everyone will.
Yeah, this has not really worked out for Faz at all. It's not going to be in his best interest to be pitting here on those sides. He might have to. Jack speeding in the pit lane though. That is important to know. That is a bit costly for Jack. 5 seconds is the penalty for that, of course.
Yeah, Jack won't be happy with that at all. That is gonna cost him big time.
Mikey's staying out then, interesting. Obviously he was on those hard tyres. Faz has gone hard against it. He's gonna have to pit again.
Yeah, he's gonna have to pit again. That's an odd one, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna do 2 stops, you're gonna really be doing a medium soft here.
Yeah, definitely. Not really sure of his thinking there. I think Mikey electing to stay out. He didn't want to be caught out by the double stacking there. So he's stayed out for now. Maybe hoping for another safety car later in the race. Maybe.
That's going to be the right decision. It's all good staying out so you don't have to do the extra stop, but he's going to have to stop anyway, so you're just going to lose more time on those worn hards than if you had stopped and got onto some newer mediums. It's an interesting decision from Mikey there.
Yeah, you're right. Definitely not ideal. I suppose he was in a tricky situation, but yeah, I think maybe the better option was to take the early pain. Also, Sir Spud on mediums. He hasn't stopped yet, so that's
Staying out, interesting decision. Is Mikey going to go in? No, he is going to stay out. Of course, the thinking behind that is to stay out on those hards, not have to make a double stop. But the only issue I can see, Joel, is you go in for a pair of mediums here, make that one stop under the safety car. Yes, you're going to see he's going to have stayed in P11 behind Nitro, but he's going to have to make that stop again anyway. So is he going to stay ahead of Nitro before he makes his fourth stop? I don't know.
Yeah, I probably would doubt it, to be honest. He will get swallowed up, I think, by Faz, Jack, Bruce, maybe even more behind, and Blackside actually on the soft tires, so he'll be mightily quick.
He's going to have to stop
the
again.
first
Those
few
on the
laps
hards,
at least.
Other than Faz, not going to have to make another stop, you don't expect. I'm sure they'll comfortably go 2/3 of the way into the race.
They should be able to. While running under this safety car, they'll be the wear in their tires, but yeah, they should be able to make it to the end.
Definitely.
Of course.
Just waiting for Xerox then to catch the back and move back underway.
Yep, just catching up there now, but of course we could have another safety car at some point. It is still fairly likely, I would say, as it is going to come in at the end of this lap. So we're nearly ready to go.
Saying that safety cars breed safety cars, definitely a thing in Formula 1. All these cars close together, tripping over one another. Let's see then, where's Mikey going to go? He's probably going to want to try and go as late as possible, I think, or try and catch them off guard into these corners, but he's not let the safety car get far enough ahead. I think it's going to be at the line.
Yeah, he's going to probably wait it out as long as he can, as he said, just before the line. He's gone, yeah, he's gone.
Interesting, he's going to use some overtake to stay ahead. I don't want to waste too much of it too early, guys. Are we using 25% already? No position changes then for the front few drivers. Blackside, the one who's looking for a move on Bruce. Obviously on those soft tyres, he's going to be a bit quicker than those hards. And he might try and go around the outside through the banking. No, he's going to be sensible here. Just clipping the rear of Bruce. Out the corner, we've got a disconnection. That's just Snap leaving. Racing Master, other header, Spud, who didn't pit, of course. He's on 12 lap old medium tyres.
Oh, we've got a spinner at the back. We've got a huge crash at the back, Joe. We've had a huge crash. I managed to catch the end of it there. We had, I think it was Cat or maybe the Haas of Maris ended up on the grass, came flying across the track sideways, wiping out somebody, I don't know who. And then Massive Marshall, I think, getting caught in the middle of that. So I think 3 or 4 cars really. That was quite the accident.
Got back out then.
Yeah, well there you go. Didn't take long.
See, is Faz going to ditch these hards, or is he going to commit to the decision he's made? Mikey might come in as well. Who knows? It's going to be your last chance to pit under a safety car, I think. Is Mikey going to come in?
I think he doesn't come in. Yeah.
I think Spud's
Neither does
on
Faz.
those mediums.
Yeah, Spud has got to come in. He is. But yeah, really an odd one there, especially Bruce. Oh no, Bruce, sorry, he did come in. Mikey, rather, on those 13 lap old tyres. I really don't know why he hasn't pitted. Maybe waiting for another safety car later in the race, you never know, but I think
Possible.
yeah, it is possible. I think he's probably missed out on his best chance though. But we'll have to wait and see.
Well, it's dry running, so he doesn't have the option to take those tyres to the end. He will have to pit and change those tyres, unfortunately for him. Spud then down into 14th after that pit. Cat and Massive Marshall also both stopping, though I think they are both for damage.
Yeah, both a damaged. Cat at one stage was in the wall. getting caught up in that incident. Massive Marshall as well, so both having to pit there. Didn't actually lose out too much, especially compared to Maris there. Of course, he is out of the race.
One more lap then under the safety car, and I'm sure we'll get underway. This will be interesting. Mikey yet to pit. We had someone cheering Mikey on for a win. Eli, I don't know if you've cursed him with a poor decision here. He's currently leading the race, but not from a winning position, I'd say. Be an interesting one running to the end here. We got 2 Aston Martins in the top 3, but of course one of those is going to have to pit. One of the Red Bulls who should have won last week potentially, he's going to have to pit as well. So it's looking like setting up nicely for Jack and Bruce there. And Blackside in for a top 3 finish. Of course there is a long way to go just yet.
Yeah, you're dead right. Still over half the race left, would you believe? So a lot of action to unfold still. But yeah, as you said, Jack there, pole position at the minute.
Just waiting for the race director to get this race underway. I can't see any reason we won't go green here.
Yeah, you're right. We should be underway, and there we go. Yep.
Mikey then a decision to make. Does he go at the same place? Does he go earlier, or does he go later? Because he went on the exit. He's going a bit too fast. The game's 3 minutes start here.
Yeah, Mikey clearly wanted to get on with it, maybe. But yeah, I think he probably will use the same tactic as he did last time out. It actually did kind of work for him, so see what he does. And he's gone, yeah. And Faz has had a bad getaway as well, and Jack is going to be all over the back of him here into turn 1, I think.
Well, Mikey just had his throttle clipped as he came around the final corner there because the car hadn't actually gone in the pits yet. So Faz all over the rear of him already because of that. Doesn't manage to make a move into turn 1. Luckily that didn't cause any incidents behind him getting his throttle capped. If Faz had gotten a better start, it could have been worrying. No contact so far through the banking.
Yeah, we've got Blackside and Racing Master side by side. Racing Master getting past there. Blackside trying to make the move on Bruce. He didn't, and he's actually lost out there. Everyone seems to be coming through cleanly.
Side by side, Spud and Cat as well.
Spud
taking that position, rightly so. He was definitely ahead, but close to some contact as Bruce losing a position to Racing Master around the outside. Of course, these drivers, they are on softs and they will have to pit again.
Yeah, we've got a yellow flag there in Sector 2. We've got a couple of cars off, I think. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Sir Spud looks to have
down the inside. Blackside on Bruce. Up in a P5 then. Bruce falling down the order, but like I did say, they are on soft tyres and they will have to pit again.
Yeah, look at this. Look how bunched up all of them are. We could see maybe 3 wide into turn 1 here.
Faz all over the rear. That will be a move made. No DRS yet, so it will probably just be these 2 into turn 1. Mikey on the inside, but he's going to have worse traction possibly through the corner. Maybe not. Faz and Mikey side by side, but Faz will take that first position then from Mikey with his teammate all over his rear.
Yeah, he's taking that, and I think Mikey now needs to get out of the way of Jack. Let Jack come through. Jack on the faster tyres, of course. He doesn't want to start losing time.
Close. Side by side, Aston Martin, the Haas. Aston Martin is ahead, and the Haas will back out.
Yeah.
Switch back. There's not a place to be making. Oh my god, I can't watch.
Around
the outside, the Aston. Oh wow, well done. Keeping it nice and tidy through there.
Yeah.
Cars all over the place. Oh, a bit of contact. Aston Martin and Mercedes making contact with one another. Aston Martin on the inside into the chicane.
Yeah, poor Jack here just falling out of the rhythm. He's lost a couple of places now to the two soft runners. That was close. We need to get our breath back after that. But yeah, good move from Racing Master. He kept it clean.
Racing Master, he's going to look for a move on Mikey here. Not quite close enough. DRS now enabled, of course. But a yellow flag and a safety car is out. I'm not too sure what for.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what's happened there. Yeah, it looks like yeah, I think not Xerox. Not really sure.
No, I've no idea why that's come out.
I see it's the cat there, maybe changing it. Cause of it.
His penalty. Right, well, Faz, I'm sure is going to come in this time. Again,
yeah,
I'd imagine Mikey's going to pit as well here.
Yeah, I think they will, and maybe even Racing Master and Blackside on the softs now. I know we've only had a couple of laps of racing, but this could probably be our last safety car, so it might be wise to box now, get on a set of hard tyres until the end.
Could be right. Like you wanted to get on with it by the looks of it. Let's see then, are they going to go in? Faz is staying out.
Faz is going to stay out.
Mikey in, no surprise there. Oh, almost rear-ended by the...
Yeah, that was close, yeah. Yeah, so
Racing Master stayed out as well.
Racing Master, that is a real curious one, especially Faz there. I mean, does he know? Maybe he doesn't know what he's doing, but...
Yeah, Faz has to pit, of course. He started on the hards. He's on the hards now, so he does have to come in for a pit stop at some point. Racing Master doesn't have to, but will have to, if that makes sense, because those tyres are not going to go to the end. I'd imagine I can't see another 16 laps out of those softs.
No.
That'd be absurd.
No, definitely not.
See, oh!
Ooh. Close one there.
Yeah, it looked like he got hit from behind, but I think that might have just been a little bit of his car glitching about.
Yeah, another strange one there. Yeah, maybe Sens, or Faz rather, really odd one there. Maybe he's gonna want to put on the softs near the end. Maybe try and use the pace of those compared to the old hard tires on Jack and Bruce, maybe to catch back up. But yeah, really strange one.
Well, he came out in P11, which wouldn't be ideal, but he's gonna have to pit anyway. So Xerox pitting up 3 seconds underneath the safety car, trying to dash around to get back to the back of the safety car. Scotty's saying that the yellow flags came out right before the safety car was called for the cat, apparently, in that final corner.
Oh, okay.
Not sure why whether he maybe had a slide or a spin into the final corner that we didn't catch. Xerox was in the wall. You're trying to catch the safety car.
Yeah, he doesn't want to push it too hard. He's got plenty of time. No. Of course, you don't want to be too slow on catching back up. I've learned that the hard way, but yeah.
You gotta make it to the back of the pack in good time, but you certainly don't need to razz it around like he was. Just having some fun.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a 5-second penalty for contact between Walter and JPH.
Yeah, we do tend to see some odd penalties given out under the safety car, so
yeah, the game's got a bit more lenient at not doing that recently, to not handing out the 5 seconds for a bit of minor contact, so maybe JPH was in full, so I can't see the damage. Well, actually, I say I can't see the damage. I can't work out which car's his. Like that one. He's broken his front wing.
Oh yes, he has.
Right side,
yeah.
end plate gone. So Walter's going to be coming in here, I think. Disaster.
Yeah,
Himself.
disaster there. Not what you want at all.
Let's see then, as the Red
So-
Bull learned how to do a restart. Racing Master and Jack. Positions.
I think Jack is.
Screen. What's going on there? Fast thinking, ready to go around the final corner, around corner 14. When's he going to go? Is he going to go early or is he going to go late? He's going to go on the corner exit then. It looks like he's got a good start here. The soft driver's been taken by surprise of Racing Master, and a brilliant restart then for Fez.
Yeah, good restart. He's. Oh, down wide the back of Bruce.
Mikey and Spud going too wide. Spud losing a couple of positions. Blackside getting through as well. Thinking of making an overtake. We got.
Yeah, we've got Massive Marshall there. He's got caught up with Dino Pops ahead of him, I think. Ooh.
This is tight between Marshall. Oh my god. Keeping the car in one piece, almost up on the grass there. He's trying to go as wide as he can. On those soft tyres. Mikey having a sniff up the inside. Oh, wide from Marshall.
Yeah, he's out on the grass, yeah. Oh, and it's sent him out wide as well. Yeah, he's in the grapple there now.
Getting back up over that curve is not an easy task. Terrell really sniffing on the rear of Bruce here. Is he going to send it down the inside into the chicane? It's a bit more sensible than that, isn't he, Darrell?
Is he? No, this time he's he's done the sensible thing there. He knows he can take his time. Seems to be quicker than Bruce at the minute.
Yeah, it's higher match, of course, but those mediums have got to go all the way. Another 14 laps. It will be a bit warm by the end of the race.
Yeah, that is going to be a difficult task.
They're still looking fast for now as he's all over the rear of Bruce.
Yeah, we've got Blackside and Mikey, sorry, side by side as well. Mikey's gone out wide there. Yeah, he's gone off the track, he's in the grass. Oh.
Is there contact? I didn't see.
I didn't see any contact, but yeah, not sure there. Just spitting out onto the grass. He's down to 14th.
Marshall pitted. Walter obviously had that incident with JPH on the safety car. I'm not sure whose fault that was. I'm sure you might find out later as Blackside looking to make a move on Dino Pops, who's on those soft tyres, but they're going to be wearing out.
Yeah, they are. They're quite worn at this stage. Darrell's still though over the back of Bruce here. Yeah, he's eager to get this position on the RS early.
JRS enabled them, but they won't be enabled for the straight. It will be after this, as we see the Red Bull go around the bend ahead in first place, 2 seconds down the line. But of course, does have to pit again. Blackside making that move on Dino Pops into turn 1 then, ahead of the soft driver who's going to be thinking about pitting sometime soon. Cat and Spud also fighting for position through the hairpin. Cat will get that position made and Spud will fall down the order as he's got the Aston Martin of Mikey right behind him. Back towards the front of the field. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Marshall's crashed out on the final corner. That will be another safety car then.
Wow. Another safety car. And this time, Joe, Faz
has got to pit.
Faz has to pit. He has to pit, but he will probably get the soft tyres on, so that will actually, I think it's worked out for him there, I think.
Yeah, interesting. Everyone's probably going to think about pitting for softs here, so this could work out really nicely for Faz.
Yeah, it could. I think Jack as well, remember, he's still got that 5-second penalty. I think if he stops, he will be able to get rid of that 5 second. It will probably drop him quite far back though. So it's going to be a difficult one for him, but yeah, Faz is coming into the pits finally.
Drivers will stay out.
Racing Master has stayed out on the old soft tyres. What's that about?
Yeah, really interesting decision. This is going to work out quite nicely for Faz. He's going to keep all these positions because everyone's going to pit for softs.
Yeah, that's worked out really well for him. So we were doubting him, but it has worked out. But yeah, I think
roulette here, but it has worked.
Yeah, Yeah, it has worked. A lot of drivers actually opting for the medium tires. So Faz has gone on to the mediums there. Bruce as well. Daryl on the softs again. Jack on the medium. So bit of
Yeah,
a
some
mix
drivers
of
opting
tire
to use their softs.
strategies.
They might not have another set of softs to go on
Yeah,
to.
yeah, you could be right.
12 laps on a fresh set of softs is doable, but maybe not a pair of softs has done 3 laps already.
Yeah, I think you're right there though. Racing Master, that is
Yeah,
really
peculiar.
baffling.
Sky is looking dark, Eli, but no rain is predicted. Well, I know there's no rain because I set it up. We had a lobby disconnection and we had to reset the weather, and obviously then we get a bit of a sneak peek into what's going to happen. So it will be dry all the way, no rain. We'll just stay overcast. I know this game likes to do some crazy things, but I'm pretty sure it won't bring out rain when I told it not to.
To be fair, I wouldn't put it past this game at this stage, but yeah, no, it's very
Neither.
unlikely.
Well, this race has dragged it on and on and on. I don't know how, like, I don't know if the weather simulated after the point I set, or whether it like drags it out to match. If that makes sense. I really don't know.
Yeah.
In goes
I suppose we'll
Mikey
find out.
Pits again. Not too sure why he's gone back in.
No, not sure. He was on the medium tires there. That they only did a few laps of racing, so yeah.
He's putting the mediums back on as well. He's got a front wing change for damage.
Oh.
Too sure where
must
from or
have.
what from.
Yeah, I think he might have. When he was on the grass there, on the inside of the banking, maybe he just picked up a bit of damage off the wall, maybe. But yeah, so he's in there. Blackside in second, so he'll take the lead of the race fairly swiftly. I would say on those mediums they will go to the end for him.
Yeah, and all of a sudden Faz is looking in the driver's seat for a race win here. Much against dismay at first.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, he's put 2 cars between himself and Jack as well now. Daryl and Bruce, of course, they have been quick today, but I think Jack really the closest challenger to Faz tonight. But he's got to make some moves if he wants to challenge for the win now.
Then in this lap, let's see what Racing Master's going to do on this restart. Those really worn soft tyres. Really unsure as to why he stayed on them, but each their own, I suppose. Drivers are in charge of their own destiny, and he's deciding to stay out. It does look terribly miserable out there, doesn't it? It does look like it's going to rain, but it shouldn't do.
No, it shouldn't do, but yeah, as you said, it does look a bit cloudy, a bit dodgy, but getting ready to go.
And let's see, Racing Master is going to wait till the line, I think, here. And he does go.
This is everyone's gonna be backed up here. We could be seeing a few moves into turn 1.
I don't like some moves before the line, if I'm being honest, at the back of the field.
Yeah, I think so. Daryl, Daryl, I'm not sure if you got that, but wow, that was unbelievable. Around the outside of Bruce there into turn 1. On the soft tires, he's made the move. Fantastic work from him.
That's done by Daryl. Racing Master staying ahead then. Mikey getting past Spud out of that banking, but Racing Master staying in first place for now. And those very, very worn soft tyres and black tyres all over the rear of him. He might even make a move here into the right hand there. He's going to play it safe and wait.
Yeah, he could get him around the inside.
Faz down the inside.
Ooh, this is tough.
All the way around, but Faz are going to take 2 positions in one corner here. Daryl's going to have a sniff as well at the inside. It's going to get chaotic into the chicane.
It certainly is. Daryl's made the move, so Racing Master down to P4 now, so he's out of the way, and that's Faz who's taking advantage of that. Now he's back in the lead. Daryl needs to get past Blackside here quick because he is on those better tyres. He wants to try and challenge for the win here, I think.
Yeah, Racing Master looking like making a move on Jack up the inside. Can't quite get the pace. Those softs are going to have to be screaming for some respite here as JPH tries to make a move on King, too wide. Plays it safe, so backs out. Oh my god, it's a bit tight contact between the three of them.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily all staying in one piece there. JPH losing a couple of positions. Water getting up ahead of Cat. Oh, contact! We got someone off the track here. That is Cat in the wall, I think.
Oh.
Cat and Water, yellow flag. They both stayed running, so it won't be a safety car, but I saw that in the rear of JPH's view there. Wing lost for Cat, definitely. Wing lost, I think, for Water as well.
Yeah, I think he said at the very start that there'd be a few incidents in that section of the track there after the banking on the exit, and you're dead right in through that winding section. Daryl all over the back of Black side now. Bit of a tongue twister there for you.
Daryl will make the move into P2 then. Faz the fastest lap, but it doesn't look like Faz has got any ARS left. He's rinsed it all already, and Daryl is in that DRS range or there and thereabouts.
Yeah, we've got Racing Master, Nitro beside Nitro Gash making that move, and Racing Master dropping like a stone now. He's gonna regret his decision for sure.
Oh, side by side, Jack and Black side into the twisting sections. They're gonna have to play it careful here.
Oof.
They're gonna stay side by side, no contact, well left room on the outside there for Jack.
Yeah, luckily no contact there, Jack. Just having to pull out of that. Wow.
Brave racing, but fair and clean racing. You love to see it.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good action there. Actually, we haven't seen much contact, surprisingly, into that section there. Jack has lost a bit of time to Blackside as well. He's going to drop out of DRS range. He's got Bruce now all over the back of him. I'm not sure what's happened to Jack here, but see, oh, he's left the session.
Pretty easy gift. Oh, Nitro Gash has rear-ended Jack's AI, who didn't ghost. I'd imagine he's going to get damage from that.
Yeah, he's got a bit of front wing damage there. He's missing his end plate there, so that's going to cost him big time.
Jack's car not going to ghost in as an AI for some reason.
No, he's back, yeah. And he's going to come back with about 5 cars right behind him. So we'll have to watch out for this now. Looks like he's okay.
Just dropping back in control yet. Dino making a move on Mikey. Mikey around the outside. Lovely move from Mikey.
Oh.
Yellow flag at the rear of the field. That's Xerox, who's currently off the track. Oh, a big dive from the Haas.
Yeah, King. Oh, King's round. Yeah, he tapped the back of Jack there, and then he got caught up with someone else.
Interesting to point out though, Daryl right behind Faz with those fresh soft tyres. Oh God, of course, the tyre advantage is going to be Faz's towards the end of the race, but Daryl's looking mighty fast right now.
Yeah, he's going to need to make this move as quick as he can though, because those tyres will, they're going to wither quite quickly. So he really...
On Racing Master couldn't make the move, but now he's side by side with Dino Pops, who's going to get ahead here on the exit. And Dino Pops is thinking about making a move on Racing Master as well.
Yeah, nobody crashing it. Oh, that's
Mikey.
Yeah, Mikey.
All over the gravel and it's going to cost him some positions.
Yeah, just not Mikey's race tonight, unfortunately.
Nitro Gash being overtaken by Jack into the chicane. Daryl just about inside the DRS range of Faz. I think he's going to catch him now.
No, I think Daryl's probably missed his chance there. I think maybe just needs to look after those look after the tires now.
Then Dinobots into P7 ahead of Racer Mazda, who's really battling on these old softs. He holds it around the outside rather impressively, to be honest.
Yeah, fair play. He's doing well. I can't imagine what those tires would be looking like percentage-wise with the tire wear. It must be up in the 60s by now, I would suspect. But yeah, wow, 20 laps.
Yeah, some really impressive tyre management going on from Racer Mazda to keep that car and those tyres in one piece. JPH all over the rear of Dynapops. He is holding people up on those old softs, but there's nothing saying he can't do it. And that gap between Daryl and Faz staying at 8 or 9 tenths. I think Faz is just going to be managing this one quite nicely here. They've got no DRS between the pair of them. We'll close the gap a little bit, but it's not going to be enough for now.
No, not enough, but I think this will kind of suit both of them, I think, because Daryl not quick enough to make a move, but it's the DRS still being able to pull him away from any dangers behind him now. 4 seconds, the black side, so he should be safe.
And Dynapops does make that move around the inside of Racer Mazda, who almost held it around the outside again. But not quite this time, and JPH looking to make a move on Racer Mazda as well.
Yeah, JPH has got a lot of ERS to use as well. He's right on the rear of the Haas.
Surprisingly quick through that sector there.
Yeah.
With those worn softs, I'm really impressed how he's managing that, as we've got a spinner at the back of the field. That'll be water by the looks of it. Gone round. P14.
Yeah, Racing Master, he's holding on really well. He's going to make a move here on Dynapops again down the inside of the chicane. Dynapops trying to hold it down the inside, but he's not going to be able to. So Racing Master back ahead again. JPH still looking on, not able to get involved just yet.
Interesting decision. Obviously, they get into the DRS here, and Racing Master's going to lose this pretty quickly.
Yeah, he's going to lose this. He could 2 positions here. JPH going down tight. Oh, this is going to be tight.
Racing Master will stay ahead of Dyno, but will fall behind JPH for now.
Oh, we've got a spin. Yeah, that's a spin. Dynapops being spun around, I think, there by King in the Mercedes. So it's all unraveled there for Dynapops.
Yellow flag. Luckily, no more safety cars. Just, well, I don't think we want to come out this late anyway. Another yellow flag. That is a Mercedes at the front.
Oh.
Black side's gone round.
Black side is around.
As goes Nitro, losing a few positions. Black side.
Yeah, not really. I don't know what happened there. He's kind of spun in a bit of a weird place. Maybe just got on the throttle too early, sending him around. He was in 3rd, wasn't he? So yeah, losing out on a podium position there.
Yeah, Darrell's still 4 tenths behind Faz at the front of the field. And the longer this goes on, the more you think the tyres are going to go back to Faz here.
Yeah, they are now. Mikey making a move on Racing Master.
Racing Master falling down positions here. You kind of feel like, had he pitted, he would have been 11th or 12th, and he definitely could have made some positions up there.
Yeah, with the pace he's showing, he definitely could have. Yeah, he could still. I think he will probably pick up a. He will pick up a few points. I think that's King retiring
in the pits.
In the pits, yeah.
Interesting decision.
Oh no! Faz is round. He's round.
Darrell gonna just dance past. I was on board with Darrell, and I yeah, position lost then for Faz.
Yeah, he's gone round there on the exit of turn 11, turn 10. I can't remember, but yeah, he's gone round, and Darrell just driving past, and now he's in the lead of the race. He could win this. He just needs to keep it clean. Oh, I'm sure Faz will be absolutely furious.
Yeah, could be right. Jack trying to catch up with Bruce. Disaster struck there for Faz, and he's lost position down to P2 then. 2.5 attempts he's got to make up in 2 laps. It might be a bit of a tall order for him. Bit of a snap for Blackside. That's going to allow Nitrogash an easy pass. He'll be up in a P5. Blackside all over the gravel. I don't know
Ooh.
what's going on there. Straight into the wall. He's got a puncture, I think. Maybe. He's all over the place. No, I
I
don't think
think he's
so.
just. Yeah, I think he's just got a bit of front wing damage there, but yeah,
I think the
he's
demon
just
possessed
kind
him
of.
or something. Not too sure what happened there. Talking about punctures, Racing Master, 24 laps.
Wow.
Look, Blackside is all over the place. I don't know what's going on. He's on the gravel again. I really don't know what's going on with him.
Maybe the tires are just fully burnt up, but yeah, definitely an odd one there. Back at the front, Jack is going to try and make this move now on Bruce for the last place on the podium. Oh no, that's a retire in the pit. So yeah, Jack ahead now of Bruce and onto the podium once again.
Yeah, good move. We got Mikey, JPH, and Nitro all within a couple of cars' whips. JPH to the inside. Mikey thinking about sending it, but doesn't do so. Move made for JPH. Mikey maybe going to make a move on the exit. Not quite. Nitro staying ahead for now.
Yeah, he's staying ahead for now, but remember Nitrogash does have a bit of front wing damage, so that will affect him, especially through Sector 2. So Mikey will look to have a
Got
go
a yellow
here.
flag. Blackside's crashed out.
Oh, yeah. I think that's...
on the final lap.
Yeah, that's the cherry on top of the cake there.
I'd love to know what's going on there. He was all over the place for a little while.
By the way, Joe, sorry to interrupt you, but Faz has done it again. He's made the exact same mistake. And now Jack is he's right behind him. I don't know if he's going to be able to make this move or not. But, yeah, Faz making the same mistake as he did 2 laps before. This could be a drag race to the line.
They have no room to go past.
Oh, that was close there with Jack and Faz there. Jack just, and having nowhere to go, really.
100s behind Faz. Mistakes from him in the record.
Yeah, and that is Daryl. He's going to win the race, so, yeah, delighted with that. He kind of seemed to be fighting in the mid-pack for a lot of that race, but, and the soft tires managed to, cut through and then got a slice of luck with Faz spinning.
Oh, interesting.
A decent result for the McLarens as well, 4th and 5th PH. He's made the most of another pretty disappointing race. He's got into 5th, so I'm sure he'll be much happier with that result.
Then Racing Master beyond me how he's kept those softs.
Yeah.
From lap 11 till the end. If you want to take us through the order then, Joe.
Yeah, so we've got Daryl in the Williams taking a dramatic win, and then Faz managing to keep second, but really should have been the win for him. But yeah, so he's in second, and then rounding out the podium, Jack, another podium for him in the Aston Martin. Then we have the 2 McLarens of Bruce and JPH 4th and 5th, Nitrogash up into 6th, and then Mikey in 7th, Racing Master holding on to those tires. Probably my driver of the day just for holding on for that long since lap 11, as you said. Unreal from him in 8th, and then Sir Spud and Dinopops rounding out the top 10. Then we have the Cat, who actually has the fastest lap in 11th, then Walter, and then Blackside, of course, who crashed there on the last lap. Xerox, King, Massive Marshall, Maras, Snav, all not being able to finish the race.
Yeah, really well done from the guys. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have time for interviews as we've run on quite late. But really well done to Daryl, taking his first race win after he felt like he maybe should have won at Portugal. Congratulations to him. Faz in 2nd place, who really should have had a race win there. And then 3rd place to Jack, who experienced a few issues as well. So congratulations to those 3. And as ever,
Yep,
Joel, thank you
congrats
for
to
joining
them,
me.
yeah. I know, thanks very much for having me again.
Yeah, we will be back next week. But in the meantime, we've got tiers 2, 1 and RP all yet to race throughout the week. So make sure you tune in at 8 PM for the next couple of nights, and you'll see a few familiar faces driving around the field in Zandvoort. But thank you again for joining me, Joel, and everyone who tuned in throughout the race.